Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Okay, so we have a couple of little news items, so we'll just start with those before we move on to something else. The big item, of course, is the Top Monsters Breeding Event, the Easter edition. This is going to be running for more than 4 days at the time of recording, and you can get yourself some really good stuff. Depending on the possibilities, sometimes if you just have good luck, you can get lots of good stuff. Other times, if you don't get good luck, you're going to get a lot of rares and epics. So, it is what it is. But you know what? There's a chance. If you have the parents, there's a chance. All right, so who can you get here? All right, from top to bottom, we have Beladig. We have Sting Westclaw in the first combo. You'll need Alpha Clevius for that and Rosigan. Then we have Stormbeard and Fatigued. You're going to need, my name eludes me at the moment. And then you have Undertaker. I know he's Ivan for me. I just blanked on his name. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, then we have Elatron and Francine Frank in the third combo. And that one there is a little bit twitchy there. All of the creatures here, none of them are really exclusive. That one there, I just got to wonder why Neobuki is in there. Because if you didn't get her in the race, you're not going to get her, at least at this point. So, I'm thinking that wasn't really a great choice for that one right there. I do realize that, you have Francine Frank, and she kind of falls into the same category. It's just that one is a little bit on the exclusive side, so I'm not really sure about that. I think that Undertaker has shown up in the shop once in a while in the sell sales. At least I believe he has. So, I'm wondering about that one and why that one is... that one there might be a little bit of a trouble there, especially since you have the Jokers on the side here. And I'm guessing that the Jokers are associated with the ones on the left. At least that's what it seems to be. In other words, let's say the first one. You have Rosigan, say you don't have Alpha Clevius. But if you have Glante, you can stick him into that spot right there. So, that one there, that third one, that's a little bit head-scratching. I think a better choice might have been somebody else, just saying. And then the last one, this is the one that I'm doing, by the way. This is going to get you Mishka or Sergeant Hullhead. And this, of course, is going to be Burtgar and Lord Maltus, right? So Lord Maltus, let's face it, Lord Maltus, everybody's got Lord Maltus because they give him away so often, right? Unless, of course, you're new to the game, in which case, I can understand that. But that combo there, that's the one I'm going for, mostly because each of the first three combos, I have one of them. Obviously, I wouldn't mind getting another Fatigued or one of these other guys here. But, the ones at the bottom, that's the one I'm interested in. So that's kind of the one I'm trying for. Another thing, this is, we have Cells at Monsterwood again. I find this humorous, frankly, just from my point of view. All right, so we're starting at the top here. We got Viperotep and Banzis. Okay, so both of them are good. I've just recently ranked up both of them. So I don't actually need cells for them right now. The ones on the bottom are ones I've actually done feedings of recently, and they're not really very good, at least from my point of view. If you don't have a lot of legendaries and you want some, then there you go. It's certainly not as good as the last one. The one we did over the weekend where we had Wolfgang and Furka. That was kind of the weak one right there. And then we have Balar. Who was the last one? I don't remember who the last one was, but they were all good. They really were. So this one... I don't know how many videos I'm going to watch for this one. Just saying. It's interesting that the two at the bottom are ones that I recently did feedings of, and I really didn't like them very much. So, anyway, I think those are the two new items. Of course, the breeding event is the big one. And you know what? How much am I interested in this? All right, I'm running my my thing right now, and you know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do this. Right. All right. So you just grab that. And you start working on that. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna try again. Let's just try this again. And 6 hours. Is that actually right? I don't remember. That might be the legendary. I'm not sure. I know that the other one before was a 4-hour one. That might be a legendary. That might be a legendary. So it could also be one of the parents too. So, but I mean, I think that might be a legendary. That would be good. I'd like to get one of those individuals who's available. So, and besides, I might as well get the epic going because apparently we're going to need a lot of epics. Who is that again? I think that's Mothman. That's Mothman. Okay. All right, because the thing is we're going to need a lot of epics here, right? All right, why am I saying that? Well, let's go over to the race. Okay, you'll notice the one on top there. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of those. Just saying, we're seeing a lot of those. But anyway, currently we're in good shape here. The team's been very good here. We are at lap 7, right? We're actually halfway, more than halfway into heading towards lap 8. So, with more than 4.5 days left, we're doing pretty good. Just can we cut back on the epic stuff because we're seeing a lot of that. And in terms of the team members, I think we're doing a good job here. So I'm going to here, everybody here, just going to stop right at the line here. Okay, qualification line. All right, so everybody below there, you have to get above the line there. At the moment, I think we only have 1-0, and I think that person just has issues. So the team does seem to be contributing. I've actually gotten kind of lucky with some timing. And I have spent some gems on this myself, too, because that is a great individual, and we would definitely like to get them as high level as possible. Yes, very good. Yeah, I really like the fact that it's in the Spirit book. Spirit doesn't really provide a lot of good damage, at least for me. In fact, I won't even bother looking at it. But anyway, so that's good. We got the race going. And the breeding event, I sure hope I just got something good. I will keep trying, of course. And I probably might try other combinations. I would actually put one in the other one, but of course we're doing the race, so there's always those, hatch these number of commons and hatch these uncommons and such like that. So you really can't... You really can't tie up both breeding places, I should say. You can't tie up both breeding places. Oh, and in terms of the future, well, first of all, don't forget that we probably just only have like a day and a half of this left. So this is going to refresh in 1 hour and 18 minutes. And then tomorrow there'll be 2 more sessions. So if there's individuals that you're looking for who show up in here, Isofex, of course, is great. 40. Do I want to spend some gems on that one? Okay, now I'm kind of looking for anything new that might pop up. So far, I haven't really invested anything in here yet. I hear Radar's got like high damage and stuff like that, but I don't know. I haven't seen anything in here I wanted to invest in. Oh, I can upgrade Garan. I should do that. Actually, I should probably do that immediately, too. Yeah, I like rabbits, but I hear he's not very good, so I'm going to hold off on that. Besides, I think I could have gotten him for like team coins, so I wouldn't spend gems on him. I think he was in there, right? So, at the moment, if you're looking for individuals, then go ahead. Oh, and remember, if you're early in one of these events and you see something pop up, he might show up again. So the first 2 rounds of the 10 cells sell for 14 gems. But then it goes up from there. So, I mean, if you run into somebody early in an event, you might want to just get the first 2 rounds and hope he pops up again. It depends. If you have a lot of gems and you really want somebody, that's fine. It's just that if that same guy shows up again a couple of times and you could have gotten the gems cheaper, like, say, Jasatur, right? Say you really wanted him, right? And you can get 20 cells for 28 gems. Then it's going to start going up, right? But if it refreshes and he shows up again, he's going to be back down to 14 gems the second time around. So it is risky, especially if you're talking about today's Wednesday and the last sessions are going to be tomorrow. But, it really depends on how much you really, really want him, right? And if you're, like, stingy like I am, right? Anyway, I think that's about it. We got the breeding event. That's kind of the big thing. We got some more cells down there, although the selection, I mean, I wouldn't mind more Banzis and more Viperotep. But, I mean, I just ranked them up, so I'm pretty far away. The timing kind of stinks because I spent about 21 fire cells in ranking up Viperotep because I had 99 extra. So, I mean, I really like this event to have been a week ago. Just saying. And they're both good, too. It's just the other 2, not really very good. Not really very impressive. Let's put it this way, they're not going to be in testing videos. I was about to say that I am crafting somebody. This is Wolfgang. So people wanted me to craft him. I am doing that. Then I'm going to hatch him, of course. I hope I'm not going to have a space issue. Otherwise, he might be sitting over there for a while. We'll have to see. It's really hard to tie up the breedery, because, you know, if you have the breeding temple going, which I do have it going right now, that speeds that up, but there's no real speed up for the hatching process unless they happen to be doing a speed up, which they're not doing at the moment. All right, I'm just going to pull myself back to my happy place now. Okay, I'm going there. I'm going back to my happy place. Going to my happy place. Going to my happy place. Okay, I'm there. All right, let's do something interesting and good. Let's do PvP. All right, so let's go on in. Now, I did have a bit of an issue getting... Oh, yeah, good. These guys have been doing the job for me. Oh, yes, been doing a job. Oh, yes, we're getting down there with the trophy count. I did have a lot of trouble with teams today, but I did get a bunch of teams. I am going to have to do a little bit of a rule violation and do a repeat. It has most to do with the first team. All right, so let's go on in. Okay, so yeah, I was doing... I don't remember why I had them in there. Oh, you know what it was? There was multiplayer wins for the race. That's what it was. All right. Okay, so now our first team, let's just put this up here. In our last video, I mentioned something that might be an interesting combination. Apparently, individuals thought so too, or thought it was just a great way to get their name read in a video. We're just going to do it anyway. So anyway, the next team was actually suggested by 3 different people. First, it was suggested by XX Goddess XO. It was also suggested by O Reliable, and of course, I Capito 2. What team was this? Well, let's start over here in Earth, and this is going to be Cora, whom you might notice has a diamond relic on her right now. It was sitting around doing nothing, so I might as well put it on her. Okay, next up we have over in Magic, we have Sean. And finally, of course, over in Nature, we have... Where is he? We have Flynn. Yeah, I haven't opened up that last slot yet. I'm kind of hoping that a deal shows up pretty soon. Probably not, but it's just... I don't want to use up gems at the moment because of the race, you know, that kind of thing. But I think that'll do him for now. All right, so the reason I brought this up, this was a team that I thought might be interesting in the previous, because if you have Cora out there, single target hits are going to go to her because of her trait, right? Now, she does have a skill that does the Mega Taunt, right? I wouldn't actually use it in this situation. The reason is because Sean has a caster status, which I think it's like 2 or 3 rounds. He will be immune to group attack. Now, Flynn actually has that as a trait. So if we get group attacks, Cora will be hit, the other 2 will be missed, at least in the beginning of the fight. If there's single target attacks, they're going to go right to Cora, which means that these guys are pretty much going to be untouchable, at least for the beginning of the fight. Flynn, as long as Cora is alive. So that's kind of the thing. So let's see how this works out. All right, let's... see what we have. We can do up the middle. I mean, even if Cora is possessed herself, I think that she's only got group attacks. No, she's got single target attacks. But the interesting question would be then, is it going to go to her? Is she going to hit herself with that? So I'm kind of thinking that I might want to go up the middle just to see what happens with that. Like, for instance, you have the Nishan's pet there, right? It possesses her. So she's got a couple of group attacks, but she's got single target attacks as well. So if she tries to do a single target attack on one of her teammates, will she taunt it to herself? The worst thing she could probably do, I suppose, would be the Mega Taunt, which means she's going to get hammered by group attacks. You know what the problem is? That he doesn't have many group attacks. He's got single target. But I suppose that's probably the best thing. All right, we're going to do the one up the middle because it's an experiment, right? All right, let's see how this works out. Now, obviously, they're going first, right? So I'm just really interested to see how this plays out. As a matter of fact, if I get a chance, I want to turn that down. Okay. Oh, well, you just missed. Okay. That's exactly what I was thinking about. All right. Okay, so now... All right, well, let's do Essence of Clumsiness. And then let's do a Concussion Bomb. Okay, and since everybody is asleep, we'll do a Night of Fun. I'm very interested to see what Core is going to do. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, I have to charge, right? All right, she's got the barrier, right? Okay, what is this one here? That's a group attack. That's a single target that gets stun on everybody, but she might just stun herself. And that is another group attack. All right, so I'm very interested to see what she's going to do and how it turns out. Taunt. Okay, so, we got the stun in down here. Oh, wait a minute. Did he lose his caster status? Oh, wait a minute. Doesn't she have an attack that takes away positive status effects? I think that might have been it. Okay, but he's still perfectly safe up here. All right, how are you guys doing? Oh, you were stunned by him, right? All right. Total damage reduction. That's a single target one. Oh, fun dungeons, of course. Okay, blindness, total damage reduction. Okay, you guys are like really dead. That's the second time you missed. Oh, okay. Somebody's got a relic. Someone's got a really good relic. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, unfortunately, Sean is no longer protected from that. Alright, let's think. Ritual Decay. Who do I want dead? I want you in the front dead, really. Okay. Did he have blindness on or something? Okay. Oh, he was dazed, but... Alright, what are you doing? Okay, and why don't we just... You guys don't seem to be immune to, stun anymore, so... Did I see Flynn had damage? How did he get damaged? I don't remember. How did he get damaged? Okay, so why don't we do... He won't be able to do anything else. Okay, I'm going to give you the curse. Or maybe not. Okay, that's twice he missed with the, with just days on. Okay. Alright, now you're just going to charge. Alright, and a night of fun again. Okay, and you got to charge, because you're losing the stamina fast. Okay, and it's going to speed that up in the future. Okay, so I think that one of her attacks... I'm just going to verify that right now. I think one of her attacks removes positive status effects. So if I really wanted to be safe, I would probably remove that. Hold on a minute. I think that's what happened. Because he shouldn't have lost a caster status that quickly here. Hold on a minute. Alright, obviously not that one. Moderate damage. Now, how did he lose it then? I don't see that. Alright, I'm a little confused by that. He should have had the caster status a little bit longer. Doesn't it last for like 2 or 3 rounds? Alright, I don't know. Anyway, it won, right? The team won. All right, so let's go in. Now, you're going to see a repeat, by the way. One of these individuals is going to be coming back a little bit later. All right, let's move on to our second team. Our second team today was suggested by Captain O.O. Furman. I'm just going to say it that way. And Captain O.O. Furman wanted to see... We spent a lot of time on that first one, so let's get moving, right? All right, let's see. We're going with Luffy. And next up, we're going over to nature. Did I put anything more on him? I think he's got a rune problem, a slot issue, I should say. And that's Pedro. Yeah, I think he's got a problem with... I just can't see blowing the gems on him, just saying. I got a lot of others I'll do first. And then we're going over to light. And this is going to be... He's here somewhere. Where is he? Okay, Dante. Alright, so we're going to be freezing or stunning and hopefully both. We could try up the middle. Of the choices, I think that's the one, right? Alright. Okay, nothing down there. And then the speed mostly is on the Lord of Atlantis. Okay. Okay, was he riding a surfboard? Okay, I forgot about all those cool animations, right? Alright, well, you know, the thing about it is we need to do something about this fast. Unfortunately, there are two that are, hardened, so they might resist this. Fortunately, none of them did, and that's a wonderful thing. Alright, let's think. Applies blind to all enemies. That sounds like a wonderful idea. Except, of course, the Lord of Atlantis is immune to blindness. Okay, that you resisted. Actually, they all resisted that. Okay, so we're going to have to do some pain here. Can I kill anybody? I'd really like to get rid of that Imigbo in the front, because he's going to be a real big problem. Mig bleed. Massive damage may poison. Should I just try this one? I mean, that one's kind of a Hail Mary right there, you know what I mean? Alright, why don't we just do this? It is heavy damage, right? Okay, what do you got? You're frozen, alright. Okay, I need to go for the stuns now and hope for the same kind of luck we just had a moment ago. Okay, that worked out pretty good. Okay, so let's see. Consecrated grounds. Special damage. Add negative status effect to each individual. Doesn't he have something? Divine Flash. Blind. Demonic Cleanse. Applies damage reduction. Removes positive status effects. Okay, not an issue at the moment. He had a bunch of stuff in the front there before, but not really a problem now. Alright, we're going to do this one. Moderate special damage and a negative status effect. Maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, disabled his trait. Okay, and let's see. Well, stun isn't really what I want. Remove stamina. Huh, it's not really going to help that much. Well, one of them wasn't stunned the last time. I might as well just do this then. Alright, we're going to do this. Try if we can get a stun down here. I guess not. Okay, and let's try this now. That's not going to kill him. And poison? That might do it. He's the one I really want to get rid of, because I don't want to be possessed. Okay, that worked out good. Okay, he's got a surfboard out. Okay, let's see. Remove stamina, maybe. Not enough to do the job. Okay, that's going to help. Can I just kill him? No, I can't. Alright, and... Well, why don't we do this one? Anyway, moderate demonic cleanse, because it'll get rid of these things on him, right? And it'll apply a damage reduction, but mostly it's going to remove positive status effects. And it's going to kill the Lord of Atlantis, actually. He's a little bitty Lord of Atlantis, isn't he? Okay, charge with me. You're going to do that with yourself, right? Well, it's not like you have anybody else to... And he couldn't actually do anything afterwards. That's pretty funny. Alright, and boom, you're dead. Okay, the little guys won against the little guys. Anytime now. There we go. And spin. I hope we're not losing the target dummy. I really like the target dummy. He's got so much more personality than the Pandolf. Okay, so let's go with our third team. Okay, our third team today was suggested by the Gaming Deer. And the Gaming Deer gave me 8 teams, and I chose one of them. Of course I chose one of them. But which one did I choose? Well, the first individual of the team is, of course, Alfonso. Next up, we're going with Metal, and that's going to be Melvin. Finally, we're going with Metal again, but it's a different kind of metal. It is heavy metal. Alright, so let's see how this works. They can all mess with your mind, by the way. Up the middle would be really risky. Actually, I could hack the Nishan's pet. It's just that the others, we're going to hit the refresh button here because it's a little bit on the extra risky side there. Okay, there's an epic on the left, on the right, I should say. I don't want to do that. 1 in 15 of anything is dangerous when I don't have something that strong. Okay, one last time. Okay, we could do, we could do the one on the left if we wanted to. One on the right, like I said, a 115, a 120, so no. Alright, we're going to do the one on the left, and we'll see how that works out. There are 2 there who are immune to possession, but they're not immune to exclusive possession. Oh, they got some good relics on them. That could be a problem. Alright, so Black Hat. Okay, that worked out well. Okay. So she used her possession, which is a good thing. Yes, big old ones there, big old ones. Okay, freezing. Freezing's a good thing. Are they all frozen now? Okay, Melvin doesn't have any stamina left. That's bad. Fortunately, they did some freezing here, although we still have a Baba Yaga problem. She used her big one, though, so that's not necessarily a problem. Alright, why don't we just do some of this and get them drowning. Okay, the one in the front, she didn't want drowning. Okay, stamina! This is a big problem here now. Yeah, they have no stamina. None of them. This is a big problem. Okay. Negate healing. Okay, well, fortunately none of us actually... Oh, he lost his stamina again. Oh, wonderful. Just wonderful. And he's got no stamina. Okay, we need to kill them all. Okay, I did get the 2 that I can, but I couldn't get the pixel line because he's immune. Oh, what was the stem? How many of those do they have anyway? Okay, they're bugging us now. Okay, you know what? I gotta get this up to 2. This is taking too long. Alright, stun. Okay, he's got nothing. Okay, and you got nothing. Melvin's got stuff. Finally. Oh, that was... You didn't freeze anybody. Except yourself. You are truly a loser. Alright, since you're frozen, I'm going to try to stun the other 2. Okay, this is good timing. Especially since one of them is water, right? How you pronounce that, I have no idea, but it deals massive thunder damage to all enemies, removes all negative status effects, and gives one extra turn to itself. Yeah, they had lots of really annoying relics on them, didn't they? Okay, so, yeah, subscribe. Boom, you're dead. Oh, that was really annoying. Yeah, those relics that take stamina away can be very... That's the reason I gave really good ones to Nova. Okay. Alright, so let's go with our fourth and final team for today. And this is where I am pulling somebody from the first team and reusing because, one, I didn't really have a lot of options here, had to do that. And second of all, I believe it is a new viewer, at least an individual I don't believe I've done a team for before. So let's begin. Our fourth and final team today was suggested by Jando Provicio. I hope I said that second name right. And Jando wanted to see. We're going over to Thunder. And this is going to be Zyla. And next up is the individual we're getting a repeat on. And this is going to be Nature. And we're going down to find, there we go, finding a leprechaun. And that's Flynn. And finally, the individual I just mentioned offhandedly, actually he was sitting right there too. How does that happen? Look at that. Without a filter, he's right there. Right? He's right there. When I filter, he vanishes. And he jumps, how? What is up with that? Okay, I'm just going to do that then. All right, and that's of course going to be Nova. All right, now we have a pretty good team here. So let's see what we have. Let's find something. Okay, up the middle is a little easy now because we can easily get rid of the Cryoten at 100. I mean, the team on the left, you know, is there a lot of denial there? Not really. And once again, I could easily get rid of the Cryoten. Now, let's just see if something pops up that's like, whoa, that's a tough fight. I'm up the middle. One more. Ooh, that's a dangerous fight. It really depends on who goes first. Wow, that one on the right I'm talking about, that could be just death. I mean, I could shut down if I get the cooldown reset on the Prince Charmless, he'll be just like out of it. All right, let's just try that one and see how it works. We could lose this one. This looks like a tough one. Oh, and they got some... Yeah, what is that anyway? What is that? The Cane of Atlantis? When a turn starts, if any ally's stamina is below... It's not as good as I thought it would be. Okay. All right, let's just go. Okay, so let's start with this. Stop its fire time, activates cooldowns. That's what I'm talking about. All right, now the leprechaun says, should I stun? What do I got coming? I could do stuff. I don't need to because they've kind of been nullified a bit for now. So I'm just going to go with the bleeding and the poison. Okay, we must have missed the one in the front completely. All right, let's try. Let's resolve that issue for the future. Or do I want to go with possession? No, you know what? I want them to have guard down because Zyla's about to go. Okay, so yeah, who dies first? How often can you do that? Yeah, apparently not enough, right? She certainly looks a lot happier when she was young, right? All right, you're up next. And boom, you're dead. Yeah, it's nice when you can't miss, right? Okay, you're Thunder. That's the reason I saved you for last. Actually, that would end the turn, but it also means you're dead. Boom. Okay, and we have victory. Of course, that was kind of a strong team right there. That's the difference between a Voltec and a Prince Charmless. If they both have their best skills, the cooldowns can be a problem for Prince Charmless because his good skills have high cooldowns, whereas a Voltec actually does have a 0-1, which can get him into his chain again, right? All right, so I'll take that. Okay, and I think that we are done. All right, so we have the race going, we have that breeding thing going, and yeah, I mean, the thing about it is that we, if you can get something good, I'm kind of hoping I got something good here. Is this broken over here? I noticed that before. It's just not showing me my guys there now. Because Birdcar's, Sparta's over there and Blaze is over there, but you can't see it. I noticed on my device that it was doing that. And it's kind of, I wonder if it has something to do with the new design. But I mean, they were there before. It's just that they're not showing them there now. I don't know, is that a bug? Because I've seen other individuals there, like if I put the commons there in order to get like uncommons and stuff like that. So I don't know what's going on with that. I just can't see them at the moment. So yeah, I mean, is that a bug or something? I think you guys should work on that. And like I said, we got the race, we got the breeding. If you want any cells down here, like I said, Viprotep and Banzis are very good. I mean, if you have cells for the other ones, that's fine. But they're definitely worth doing. I just don't know how much I'm going to do with that. Because sometimes those videos can be a little annoying, especially on my my iPad. The reason is they keep giving you these browser pages that you have to wait 10 seconds and then go to the next page and then wait 10 seconds and go to the next page. Really kind of annoying, which is the reason I try to do those in the emulator, actually. Because the Android actually just has quick videos and such. Anyway, I think that's going to do for now. So, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya!